Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave. So today I'm going to be playing with my Flashback, the Atari Flashback to be precise, and I'm going to be playing Kaboom. And the reason why I want to play Kaboom on the Flashback is because I want to see the difference between using the controllers it came with, which is this one, which looks like your typical Atari joystick, actually pretty well done. A little bit different with the, the movement of the stick. But, I mean, ultimately pretty good. But I wanted to try it with also the paddles. Now, these are real Atari paddles from back in the day. This is the one I bought. I found these, I think, in a thrift shop. Yeah, I paid like $3 for them. Pretty decent. And they come like this. They come two with one connection. So you can actually plug it in with one and you get two players. And this is used for games like Kaboom. And I have the original cartridge. And I actually did a video a long time ago on paddle games. One of the first few videos I did on my channel. And I played Kaboom for a little bit. So in this time I'm going to be playing the emulation version, not the cartridge version. Because I want to try out these paddle controllers on the Flashback and compare it to the controllers they give you. And let's see if there's a difference and how this plays, and just even if these paddles even work on the Flashback. So it'll be interesting to find out. Okay, so we got the system on. That's a good sign. And yeah, let's go to the game. Let's go through the whole menu. There's a whole lot of games on this system. I mean, it looks nice. I mean, the title screen and everything looks pretty good. There we are. Kaboom. Got the graphic of the box. That looks nice. Color looks off to me, but it could just be my screen. Okay, there we go. We got the Mad Bomber up there. Activision. I mean, everything looks nice. Looks normal to me. Not bad. So, I guess I hit the start button here. Alright, so I got my buckets here. Yep. So I'm using the joystick that it came with, and let's get this going. A little sensitive, a little awkward, but playable. Better than the gamepad, that's for sure. But I'm finding it a little awkward. Not as responsive as I like it to be. Whoa. A lot of back and forth in here. Now it's getting supersonic crazy. I don't know. Once I kind of get used to it, I can kind of get the feel for it. But I mean, yeah, it's not bad. So let's switch to the old paddle controllers. Okay, so now I got the paddle controller hooked up, and it's working. I mean, that's cool. It's actually working. So let's give the game a try. See if I'm any better with the paddle controller. I don't know if my paddle controllers need to be cleaned or something, but they feel a little bit off. Definitely much more natural to do it with a paddle controller. Whoa! Still losing though. Yep. I hate it when I'm down to one bucket. Alright, so I'm not doing as good as I did with the actual joystick. That is surprising. Let's try that again. Again, I'm starting to wonder if my paddle controllers need to be cleaned or something, or, maybe it's just I'm not so good at the paddle controller. I'm happy it works. I was kind of wondering if they were compatible or not. But it seems like they are, so that's actually pretty decent. And it plays very, very much like the real thing. I mean, I'm not noticing any real differences here. And the graphics look great. Sound effects is fine with me. But I couldn't get all the way to that edge. I don't know what was going on there. Why I couldn't get all the way around. My paddle stopped. These things only go to a certain point before they don't go any further. The paddle controllers. They're not like a steering wheel where they go all the way around. Or the driving controller, which I believe just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning. This one only goes so far and then it stops. I'm doing terrible with it though. Kaboom! So, as you can see, I somehow did better with this than I did with this. I don't know if it's just that my paddles need to be fixed or cleaned or something. I mean, these things can be cleaned and fixed pretty easily. I mean, this thing just pops off, as you can see. You can get into the contacts there, you can adjust it, you can do whatever, do a little bit of cleaning for it. Perhaps that's what I got to do. I know I had to do it a while ago because they didn't work at all. And once I did a little bit of cleaning, they worked perfectly after that. I was actually surprised that this was quite, it was a little bit more responsive than I was expecting. And because it's nice and, it moves much faster than a reel, here's a real one, you almost can't tell the difference. But this is a lot more stiff. I mean, when you're going back and forth on this, you could feel the pressure. It's a lot harder. This kind of just like, it's very loose. And so this is what made it easier to do the paddling. I mean, or not paddling, but moving back and forth. Like, I barely had to nudge this thing. And that was quite interesting. I was quite surprised. And I mentioned in the video, or when I was playing, that I played it on the Flashback Portable with the gamepad. And that was, to me, next to impossible. I mean, the gamepad just doesn't work for games like that. You got to have some kind of skill to do that. Because, these were originally designed to be played on things like this. So I was actually quite, happy that this actually could work. Because that was one of the kind of things I was concerned about. I mean, the Flashback, here's the box if you don't remember. It actually, I think there is a few other games on here, like, where is it? Warlords, which is also a good paddle game. I believe it's better played in multiplayer. So just kind of going through it quickly. I think there might be a few others. But I was kind of surprised. I thought, Kaboom would have been a almost useless game on this thing. And it actually works. It's actually pretty decent. And I actually did quite well with it. I think I did better than with the paddle controller. Again, could be because I need to clean my controllers. I mean, they are old. Anyways, yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. And, I'd recommend if you don't have an Atari, or if you do, but you're looking for just that backup machine just to have, to hook it up to some random TV in your house or to take on vacation with you, I would pick this thing up. It's pretty cool. But make sure you get this one with the Activision games in it. Pitfall and Kaboom and all the other great Activision games. And I think it would be well worth it. Anyways, let me know what you think of Kaboom, what you think of the controllers. If you have one of these, what's your opinion on this one? I kind of like it. I thought I would hate it, but I kind of like it. Anyways, hope you subscribe to my videos. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Talk to you later.